selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector. Rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector.
Can't let you do this. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be the same. Oh boy, there's gotta be more to this. Just tell me that I'll hold you in my arms again. Give me your loving, give me your loving. Just give me your loving, give it to me, baby. Give me your loving, just give me your loving. Give me your love.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another exciting edition of Show and Tell Live. We have got a fantastic set list for you tonight because I picked the entire thing myself, and no one else could get their greedy little paws on it. It's all me. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Anyways, well, just no need to beat around the bush. We'll get right into it. Allow me to welcome the rest of tonight's held hostage cast. First and foremost, they're handy with a rope. It's Alex.
I can tie things up, I can tie things down, but don't make me tie things sideways.
Absolutely. Up next, an individual who can make a boat out of 2 coconuts and a leaf. It's Max.
As long as we're sailing on good vibes, I can make us float.
Up next, an individual who chose to be on the deserted island, even though they could perfectly swim home. It's Dan.
Look, it's my only chance to get into politics. There's not that many people running here.
It's true. And last, but certainly not least, an individual who just prefers the taste of salt water. It's Steve.
You know, tap water takes all of the minerals out of the water for you, and salt is a necessary mineral for life. So I'm selling salt water bottled with my new lifestyle program that you should order online now. It's called saltwater.org. And I just wanted to say that the government's poisoning our tap water.
It's true.
Does it have electrolytes?
It's got electrolytes.
Ooh, I'm
Those are patented.
Oh, that's what plants crave, I hear.
For some reason, I just picture the scene in, I think it's the first Madagascar, where they're like drinking salt water and they like have half coconuts. They're being like fancy, living that like island life or whatever. And they just go like, yeah, you can't swallow it, but it's really good.
Oh boy, true. Well, welcome to the All Me show. I know I usually host the show, so it doesn't feel as special. But what is different this time is usually we pick the set list in kind of a diplomatic give and take style. But none of that tonight. The Senate was out of recess, and I took advantage of their absence to plan the entire thing myself. And I definitely didn't spend the entire day researching board games and put this set list together at the last minute. So it's very well thought out and be a cohesive show. But without further ado, we're going to start the set list. The only thing I knew for certain I was going to do by bringing back an old classic game. This is a game called 10 Characters. And just because I have the power to do so, the only person who has to play this game today is Dan. Because I know he hates it, and if it's my show and I can do what I want, why not? So all
you might remember this game from our shit stream where we played all of our worst games.
It's true. It's true.
The Oops All Shitters stream.
Well, here we are again. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So all we need to go get started is just one type of person, like a profession, or a person who does an activity, like a cyclist, or something along those lines. We just need one type of person, and then good old Daniel here will get to show us 10 different iterations of that character.
Mm-hmm.
Won't that be exciting for us all?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, OBS is crashing. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, what?
Oh
no,
the
BS.
tech is. Oh, it's all broken. Oh, but just for this game, all the other ones are fine though.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Good thing, Dan, we can just do it live. We don't need the background.
Fuck.
Alrighty. We're going to go with Plastic's suggestion. Thanks, Plastic. Good to see ya. Of brain surgeon. Dan, you studied medicine.
I did.
That's not. Go ahead and when you're ready, show us 10 different brain surgeons, please.
All right.
Keyword different.
Are you gonna count for me, Dom?
I'll count for you, Dan.
Okay.
Just you?
Yeah, so it's the timing is weird.
All right. Hi, let me see that head of yours.
1.
Look, I'm just saying, I have some extra brains here if you need another one.
2.
Welcome to my laboratory! Haha, give me a brain.
3.
I'm already out.
Only 7 more to go.
Hello, I am here and you needed me to make an incision.
4.
So you're gonna cut into my head, right? I'm gonna give you this, and then you cut into my head because I have brain in my title, so you can't do it. Okay, go.
5.
Hi there, I'm a bird. I'm a brain surgeon.
6.
And I was telling him, if you're gonna talk to me like that, I'm gonna have to go into your head and I'm gonna have to fix the way that you talk to me, you know?
7.
Hi there. Is it okay if I cut your skull open?
8.
Well, you know, I thought I was just gonna be a rough and tough lawyer that fighted crime, but then I realized that brain surgery was my real passion.
9.
This is a fork and knife. This is real surgeon equipment. I'm just gonna go into your head now, don't worry.
10. That's 10 characters.
Fucking hate that fucking.
Well done.
I know.
Okay. Question. Brain surgeon number 9 said that they thought they were going to be a rough and tough lawyer who
Who
fought
also fought crime.
Yeah.
Yes.
but then they became a brain surgeon. So was this Daredevil that then became a brain surgeon? Because if so, that also means that they're blind.
Hold on.
And that makes brain surgery even harder.
I think what you're referring to is he went from Daredevil to Doctor Strange because Doctor Strange was a surgeon.
True.
Mhm.
You know,
So
that
it's okay that he's blind because he has magic.
Yeah.
so that game is really supposed to just be like an exercise you do to force you to make choices you wouldn't otherwise normally make. But I do think that game does do it. Like, I do think it's a successful thing because if we were doing an improv scene in a proper improv theater, right? And Dan's cold open was to come on stage and go, "Is it okay if I cut into your brain?" That's a great character, and that scene can only be a banger. So, like,
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do that scene with that character and just see where it goes. Like, why does this character need my brain? And why are they so sheepish about it? And then the game of the scene just becomes this character slowly winning me over to give me their brain.
Juniper Riddle, thanks for the follow.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Also, Fragilidis, thanks for the follow. Follow during the pre-roll as well.
hell yeah.
Fragilidis definitions.
Just what?
Make the boys go loco.
Or
See,
Life in
these are
Time
the
of
kind of-
Juniper Riddle. Did you guys ever watch Life in Times of Juniper Lee? Did you watch that show?
Oh, is that?
Professor Juniper?
I think I remember the show you're talking about, but I don't know how to describe it because I don't remember a single thing that happens in the show
It's
other than it
literally
existed.
it's literally American Dragon Jake Long, but it's a girl, so it's Juniper Lee instead of Jake. I think Jake Long's last name. Jake Long, American Dragon. I don't know.
American
so-
Dragon Jake Long. Yes, his
Yeah,
last
yeah.
name was Long.
Yeah, okay, I just had a brain fart. But so basically, it's the same thing, except instead of mythical creatures, it's magic monsters, and I think they both take place in New York and feature Asian families with I think it's a grandmother instead of a grandfather. Like, literally, the entire cast is more or less just gender swapped, and it's more magic as opposed to mysticism, and that's the exact same show. And Disney versus Cartoon Network. Anyways, we're gonna play our. Oh, we got a question. Dan, what amazing socks do you have on tonight?
I have my.
Whoop,
It,
whoop.
it
Dan,
fully
what?
doesn't.
Dan,
Oh,
Oh
Dan,
no!
what?
my hot dog socks. It's a hot dog.
Wow.
Hot diggity dog.
Thanks, Glenn, for using our show us your feet channel point reward.
Yeah.
We should just make that a separate one at this point.
Oh, I think I like
Uh,
pulled my groin lifting my leg that high.
Dan, you could use the stretch.
I really could.
We're gonna roll into our next game before we lose the very few people we have watching us, which is to say, we're gonna play Horoscope. We're gonna play Horoscope. So what we need from you all, chat, is we just need what you sign, or the sign of your enemy, or a sign that you want to eavesdrop on. You can snoop on other signs.
Or
that's
the
fine.
sign of your crush.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
You know what? This is crush only night. We
Oh,
only-
the crush
Only.
Awesome. We're gonna start off with Cancer. Thanks for the suggestion, Juniper. Let's do Cancer.
All right,
Daniel, we're starting with you.
here we go. Dietary restrictions.
May apply.
But not
On Tuesdays.
For further,
Information. Go.
To our
website found.
At www.ourwebsite.com.
it is foretold. Rough.
There you go.
There you
I
go.
Websites technically only count as one word.
I was
That's
gonna
true.
start it and then I was like, wait, shit, that's all one thing, isn't it? And then I had nothing.
Excellent. We're doing Leos next. Everyone's favorite little line, boys. Keep those signs coming. Keep those signs coming. Leos. Hark, nerd.
You must.
the in
The right.
Place if
You think
You are.
free to
Sing songs.
to me.
I loathe.
You, sir.
please leave.
And never.
Sing again.
Or else.
Death will.
Come soon.
It is foretold.
Fire the
stars! Yeah, really mixed messages on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Encouraging, but threatening? I don't know. You must be in the right place.
Who's to say?
Alrighty. Alright, let's do Sagittarius. Good old
Okay.
Sag.
Saggy. Your body.
Can't withstand.
Thermal temperatures.
Unless you.
Where are
Patented uniform.
It has
0 warranty.
And comes.
without a
Price limit.
so contact
Our website.
At www.ourwebsite.com/uniform.
it is foretold.
Fire the stars! Oh no.
We found such a loophole with websites.
We're done. All right, we're done with this game. We're not gonna do a fourth one. We're done. We're done.
We did two commercials in 3 horoscopes.
Look, horoscopes are getting bought out. Like, they're sort of like podcasts. They're mostly just ads.
It's true. It's very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, next you're gonna see your horoscope brought to you by Purple Mattress.
It's true.
Mhm.
Oh my god. 2 ads and a death threat. Oh my god. Bat 1,000 on these horoscopes. The stars are in a mood tonight. We're yeah, sellouts. That's us. Oh, speaking of selling out, I proposed a theory, and I just want to hear chat's interpretation. We had a lengthy discussion on it before stream.
Oh no.
I'm proposing an alternate history for the U.S., and I want to get hot takes on it. Right? I want to know if people are into it or against it. Here's the hot take. What if France finds the original receipts or sale documents from the Louisiana Purchase, and they realize it wasn't really a sell, it was a loan, and that the time has actually expired, and in this alternate history, France reclaims the Louisiana Purchase, and now there's just a big French hole in the middle of the United States. How do we feel about that?
Would the receipt come with the restriction that it must be returned within the 30-year war limited warranty?
No, I think it's just written into the clause that it's like the Guinness factory, I don't know if you guys know this, is rented. It's technically on rented land, but the land rent is absurd. I think it's like 999,000 years or something like that. That's what the contract originally said. And I think the family that historically owned it tried to go to court, and the Irish court was like, no, it's a valid contract. It's just a bad one, but it is valid. So the Guinness factory got to keep its land. I don't know. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. It's like American Quebec. I think that would be a really fun thing for like a superhero, like alternate story, something along the lines of like, in this world, there's just American Quebec, essentially. I don't know what we would call it. I don't know what the French area would be called.
Would that be where
It
like?
would be Louisiana.
Could that be like in?
Could be.
Could that be where like Captain America and like Captain France team up?
Yeah. I mean, there is a Canadian Captain America who's called Captain Canuck. That's canonical.
So in the Marvel, my friend was just telling me about this, how there's a Captain Britain who's going to have a TV show that's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Well,
That's the alternate. That's the what if comments.
Yeah, there's also not
an
Captain
episode.
Britain.
There is
Carter.
I think there is a Captain Britain, but I don't think he's called Captain Britain. I think he's called something else.
It's a dumb name.
There's an alternate reality Spider-Man that's just called Spider-Man UK,
Yeah.
where he's just from the UK.
I actually remember looking.
I was like, I just had the thought, was like, that's so dumb. Who would just name themselves after the place they're from? I was like, oh, that's right, Captain America. Okay, never mind.
America,
We're in the same predicament, I see.
But he's not named Spider-Man USA.
Or Spider-Man New York.
There's probably a Spider-Man New York somewhere in the
They
comics.
did it with America's Got Talent. They'll be fine.
That's true. That's true.
No.
What if they just named that show "Where We Are Has Talent" and then it could be anywhere?
Where we are has
They coded it, but they forgot to put the reference to the table, and now it just comes up as like bracket place bracket has talent. Welcome back to bracket place bracket has talent. We're here today with.
And that's a good title for this VOD. Bracket place bracket has talent.
Awesome. We're gonna roll into our next game. It's a game called Dating Game, a real classic, if you will. So what we're gonna need? Oh, I don't know. I don't have to do anything. That's right. I'm the guesser tonight. It's my turn for love. I spend so much time as a cold host. I never get to date myself. But allow me to remove myself from the conversation, and someone else could do the work. Goodbye.
All right, bye,
Bye,
Dom.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
So Dom is going to be on the dating game, and he's looking for love. But what he doesn't know is that the three of the bachelors he's looking at have weird quirks. So let's start with bachelor number one, Steve. Bachelor number one, he has a hidden secret. Something that he's kept deep down inside and has told nary a soul. What should that be, chat? What should that be? Do you guys have any past ones that we've done of deep, dark secrets?
We
remember any
God, I don't
deep
remember
secrets.
any of the secrets ones.
Either really.
Let's see. Man, these are not that deep and dark as secrets, but keep going. There's
Yeah.
no wrong answers. There's no wrong answers here.
These are all jobs.
How do you make money? Don't ask me that.
You can't ask me that.
Yeah, you can go deeper.
Deeper, maybe even darker.
Ooh.
Potentially.
Has a
And
third
definitely-
arm. Oh,
Definitely secreter.
that's pretty good. Okay, Juniper, we're gonna go with yours. Steve, you have a third arm.
All right.
It's gonna be hard to keep that a secret.
All right, next up we have Bachelor number 2, Max. Max, what's Max got? Max is he's made of something. He's not human per se, but he's made of something physically different or emotionally different, if you want to go
He's-
more abstract.
Max is built different.
Yeah,
That's
he's
correct.
built like a. What is that? What is that? What's that? Isn't that a truck that's like built like a Ford, or is that a different brand of something?
Built Ford Tough.
Probably.
Yeah, built Ford tough.
When you
Max,
hear the
I wish someone else
Max is
wrote it,
built-
but I would have just write Max is built Ford tough. And
oh, it's so good.
we're not gonna do that because we came up with it and not chat.
I would just do a Bill Burr impression the entire time.
Necromonkey, I think you're right. I think I'm just thinking of built like a truck.
There's
Yeah,
also
but I think
built like a
Ford
brick
truck.
house.
Built Ford Tough is still like a slogan that they use.
This is true.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What else? What else we got? Discarded computers. Feelings. Is anything jumping out to anybody? Made of the world.
Made of the world. I'm made of the world emoji.
Okay. Interesting.
Max is a living plant, a sentient
Yeah.
plant.
Oh, he must have a fragile ego then. But
Hey-o.
Okay. I'm gonna do this because oh, Scoob, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Max, you're just made of electricity.
Okay, cool.
And that's it. That's you know that one villain in Scooby-Doo in the movie that's like "Lah!" and it's just the lightning? That's you. And then we have Alex. Now Alex, he has a job that most people wouldn't normally have. What is Alex's bizarre job? You guys already had some good ones before, but push it to the limit, because we're in it.
Dirty jobs with
Wait.
micro.
You
Yeah.
host the show Dirty Jobs. That's your job.
I just am micro.
Yeah.
You are Andrew WK.
hi, I'm Andrew WK with Dirt.
Destroy,
Clean
build,
Dirt.
destroy.
Oh, that's the name of that show. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome back to Destroy, Build, Destroy. I'm your host, Andrew WK.
Let's see. Oh, these are good. Okay. All right, Plastic Citizen, we're gonna go with yours because I think that's funny. Alex, you manufacture red buttons, or maybe something better than red buttons, like the
Like the big red panic buttons.
Yeah, you manufacture panic buttons specifically,
Okay.
not just buttons that happen to be red.
Right, sure.
All right, so everybody go through and say what you are.
I have a third arm.
I am made of electricity.
I make panic buttons.
All right, I believe we are now ready to bring in our main man. So here we go. Welcome, welcome, one and all, to the dating game, the place where love is found and other people in the studio are also found. We're here with our main man who's gonna be looking for love tonight. Why don't you introduce yourself?
It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Francisco. I have 2 German shepherds named Rogers and Clements, and I'm just looking for love like anybody out here in the world today.
Aren't we all? Well, we have a lot of interesting people here for you to meet. So let's get meeting them. Bachelor number 1, introduce yourself.
Well, hello there. I like your name. It's it kind of reminds me of where I am from. But let me introduce myself. My name is Andrew. I come from Armenia, and it's been a pleasure to meet you. I'd shake your hand, but don't want to get too forward now, shall we?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
What a gentleman. Bachelor number 2.
Hi there. My name is Zazzle. I'm really looking forward to spending our time with you. I think if you get to know me pretty well, you may be pretty shocked at what you hear.
Oh.
Shocking. All right, Bachelor number 3.
What was that? Oh, okay. I think we're good. Hi. I hope you're safe. I'm safe. I am safe. Hi. It's great to meet you.
All right, sweet and to the point. Well, you have your options here, and the floor is yours to ask any of them any question you see fit.
Thank you so much. I think we'll start with contestant number 1.
All right.
Contestant number 1. Oh boy, where do we begin? Contestant number 1, I have always had difficulty with public speaking. When you meet people for the first time, how do you get comfortable around them?
Well, I like to get comfortable. You don't want to reveal everything right off the bat. Some things you just have to keep a secret, and that's why I like to maintain correct body posture and keep all my arms behind my back while I'm talking, so that I don't interject with over gesticulation, because you get to meet somebody once, then you make an impression, but the third time it's not so great. You really don't want to mess up the third thing.
Absolutely. Can't show your full hand. I get it. Contestant number 2. Let's see. Have you ever served in an active combat zone before?
I love this question. Yes, I have. I was developed by the military. I was quite destructive. In a past life, I worked as I just worked as a circuit board operator. But locked in a physics chamber, yada yada. And then I was incredibly capable at killing many people at once in active war zone.
Wow, I love older men. And last but certainly not least, contestant number 3. What would you say is your most debilitating fear?
Oh, God. Well, I hate to say it, but sometimes you're really cursed with the knowledge of what you've done, and I think that my greatest fear is that my greatest creation will come to ruin us all. I think that a lot of people had a lot to do with what may end up being the end of the world. I just hope that I'm not remembered as the guy that gets hit by history for it.
Yeah, I thought my love life was the tragedy. All right, back to what?
I was just gonna say, a lot of red flags around. All right, give them some more questions.
It's only better to see where the hole is. All right, contestant number 1. Let's see. Oh boy, I feel like I've already learned so much about you. How do your dance moves reflect you as a person?
Well, I'm not really that great at dancing. They say I have 2 left feet, but it's a good thing I got 3 legs. That's a joke. Because why would somebody have 3 of something? That's weird. Weird to bring that up. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Dancing.
Yeah, I've danced.
Oh, good. Contestant number 2. What would you say has been the biggest obstacle for you to overcome in your life?
Mm-hmm. I think, not to bring it back to romance, but I've had a difficult time having physical relationships because whenever I get close to someone, I always start with the going for their hand, holding hands. But when they take me in, they have to make sure not to bring me into their heart. I like to go through the stomach, right? That's how I mostly find my way through to someone. But then a lot of the times I never find my way to the heart and they just let me out the other hand,
Wow, that is gorgeous. That's truly beautiful. And finally, contestant number 3. Oh boy. Where would you describe your ideal location to stage an assassination attempt?
Oh boy. Well, I'm not sure what would be a good assassination attempt, but I kind of hope that if something does happen, then people can easily alert the people in the area and the proper people that something is happening. So like, I guess if it were to happen, you probably wouldn't want somewhere that they could hit a switch or tell people in some way. I guess in a car would be a good one, but
yeah.
I don't want that to happen. I would rather them be sitting at their desk and ready to just let people know right away.
Of course. Well, that's all I need to know to get to know these fine, handsome gentlemen. Host?
Well, now it's your time to make your grand decision. First, tell the 2 that you are not going to choose why you hate them.
All righty. Well, I gotta say, contestant number 1, all bodies are beautiful, but I don't think I could ever fall in love for purely logistical reasons with somebody who has a foot for a hand. I just think that is just, it would make somersaults too awkward. Contestant number 2. As much as I love to have sparks in my relationship, I don't think I could date somebody made of lightning. I just think that I'm more of a gas person than an electric person.
I thought we had some amount of electricity.
No, that's just you. And then lastly, contestant number 3. I always say that if you got to go out, you may as well go out with a bang. So why not hang out with the guy who accidentally causes the nuclear apocalypse? I figure. I figure if you gotta go with somebody who's got their hand on the button. And I'm ready to put my hand on the trigger that is this relationship.
Oh well, at least I had a part in that.
Absolutely.
All right, sound the alarms. Love has been found tonight. Join us next week when we have everyone, but they're from Britain this time. Bye.
Wow.
I feel like I was in the park for most of them.
Yeah, you did great.
Definitely wasn't on the carousel, but I was in the park, right? For most of them.
Yeah. Yeah,
you pretty much got Max's correct. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you got Max's totally.
That's cool, because I know how to redirect lightning. You just gotta.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Through the stomach.
Max was
Wow.
talking about that. I was like, that. Deep
The thing
cut,
is-
Max.
I knew all of you guys were gonna get it. I didn't know if anybody else was gonna get it out there, but you were my intended audience for that one.
Problem is, once I figured out who you were, Max, I could only see the glitch virus monster from Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase in my
We
head.
mentioned him.
That's the only thing I could see was that guy, and that's what I pictured Max as for the entire time. Once I figured out who this thing was.
Wow. And you didn't want to date me?
That guy's kind of mean. He's also way too into baseball.
Oh,
But
that's not who I was referencing. I referenced the guy from the live-action Scooby-Doo movie that's like, "Wah!" and he's a big lightning.
Oh,
the orange guy.
He's based on a classic cartoon.
He's
like one of the
also,
old-
if you remember, one of the Scooby-Doo villains from my What's the Fake Scooby-Doo Villain game from our Actually stream.
Wow.
Look at us, full circle.
Wow.
But yeah, I was getting really suspicious. I felt like you guys were taking a long time to get to some kind of thing, and I was like, they're going to do the thing where they don't pick anything, and it's just me guessing 3 nonsense things. I can feel it.
I was
I don't
just
think
feeling
it built
that.
any
Or
longer.
it was
than
gonna-
usual.
Or I was like, all 3 of them are going to be related to Dolly Parton, and I know it. It's going to happen.
Nah.
I'm surprised with Dan in charge. It wasn't like, all right, Steve, you're related to a celebrity. Max, you're related to a celebrity.
Yeah, that would have been the mean thing to do, but I'm a good person.
All right, next on our set list, Dan's going to play 10 characters again.
Do it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. How was everyone's week so far? I know it's only Tuesday, so the week so far is yet to really develop to its full potential. But how is everyone in chat doing? How are your weeks going?
Mr. Pepper's not doing too good, but I hope we can cheer you up, Mr. Peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or at least lull you to a good sleep. Nice and sound.
Yeah, there you go. With our soothing voices.
Our ASMR improv.
On the count of 3, everyone make your most soothing sound for Mr. Peppers. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hi, kids.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes, make your therapist scared of you. That's what they're there for.
Good.
If they're not afraid of you, you have to be afraid of them. Those are the rules. So, at least you're winning in this
Yeah,
relationship.
you always have to. Somebody always has to be the alpha between the therapist and the patient.
True. Everyone knows it's the alpha, and then what was it, Sigma? Is that the one?
Sigma's
you
the
guys-
one to the side.
No,
yeah.
that's the thing. I realized early on that my therapist was the alpha, so I just had to become the sigma.
Yeah, it's the only answer.
Yeah, as
It's
strong
the
as an
only answer.
alpha, but not part of that triangle shit.
Yeah. In before someone tells us that study is not real and all that kind of stuff. We know the science. We choose to deny it. That's our American right. And as history has proven to us again and again. You know where that's not true, though? In New Louisiana, where my fictional friend
There you go.
Anyways, we're gonna roll on to our next game of this evening. I realized that if we made a show and tell bingo, roll into is gonna be definitely on it. But we're gonna roll into our next game. Yes, Max?
Also, new edition. You say it every time, and I'm always like, is this a new edition of Show and Tell? Are we
Yes.
releasing patch notes for Show and Tell?
Yeah.
They're volumes, Max.
Do you know how many
Max,
Volumes.
bugs?
read
It's like an
Yeah.
encyclopedia. Did you guys have like an encyclopedia in your middle school library that was super cool to you because all of them together made one big picture on the spines instead
Oh,
of
that is cool.
Did
But
you
what I was thinking is,
yes,
you imagine-
no, is that a unique to me only vibe?
oh
or-
yeah, we had
Yeah.
that.
I feel like I've seen it before.
It didn't
you
make
imagine-
me super interested in it, but I saw it.
Yeah.
If we did a box set of Show and Tell, where we
Yes.
started selling a box set, and then on the box there's the picture.
The
Oh.
problem is we can only do 5 because we'd have to do one of each of the colors, and then we'd be finished. But we get to determine how long the seasons are, so it's up to us. It's like nonsense.
But
It's kind of like
We do also, similar to Marvel, have different phases.
It's true.
Like
It's
right
true.
now, we're in phase 3.
Yeah, so
Wait,
we will be
two
fighting
more, and then
Thanos soon.
So, but it still has to come on CDs. So if like one season is like 100 hours of content, it has to be like so many CDs.
It's
It's gonna
just
be
a
a massive
really
box.
thick one box, and then the next box is just like normal size.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Oh, Matt, good to see you. Welcome. Thanks.
Hey.
We appreciate it. All right, we're gonna play our next game, which is a game called College Essay, which means it's time for once again everyone to get out of here, except for Steve and Dan.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
All right, chat. So, you know scientific studies. We just talked about them. Today, we're going to be presenting our research on science. So, what we're going to need for you is put a common phrase or idiom or a short piece of wisdom in chat. It can be real or fake, as long as it sounds sort of enough to convince us. We're not hard to lie to. And so I'm going to pick one of them, give that to Dan, and then Dan has to rephrase it as if he were writing a college essay. So you know how college essays go. You take Cusco's poison and you make it into the poison for Cusco, the poison meant to kill Cusco, the poison specifically intended to rid our lives of Cusco. Sadie, stop. You're not allowed to be on the show. Sorry, my dog's just below me and freaking out. But yeah, so start putting pieces of wisdom into chat, and I will pick one of them for us to elaborate on. Oh, and finally, the best part of the game is the last person has to guess what the original phrase was from this extended, bloated edition of whatever we produce. All right, so getting some in. Do. All right, great. Dan, I've got it.
All right. I'm ready.
All right, class. So today we're going to be assigning for homework an essay about title "Don't Eat Yellow Snow."
Okay. Should I just get to work on that now?
Yeah, go and work on that.
Okay. Here we go. Hey, Alex.
Yeah, what's up?
I've been working on the essay. Can I tell you what I have so far? Just so you can hear it.
Okay, yeah, run it by me.
Okay. It is not advised or a good idea to ingest, consume, or any other type of function the precipitation of a cold ice that has been tainted with the innards of the bladder that make it such a color that is a third on the rainbow spectrum.
Yeah, okay. I think I get where you're going with that. It might need a little bit of tweaking, but so far it's pretty good.
Okay, cool.
All right. I'll run it by my next guy.
Okay, bye.
Hey, so I got the run for you. Are you ready to jot down some of the notes that I took?
Yeah, no problem.
Cool. All right. So, when one finds themselves in the elongated section of the elliptical orbit around the sun, and one is to venture in an area heavily precipitated previously, one must refrain from such an endeavor as to become one with the precipitation of specified variety that has been utilized by local fauna or possibly even other inhabitants in such a way that they have incurred a certain level of leaving themselves behind. This would, of course, leave the precipitation of a certain nature that is to be lower on the color light spectrum than, say, some other colors.
Sure. Yeah, sure. 100%. Yeah, I think I got all that. I was taking notes.
Right, sure. Yeah, okay.
Cool. I have to tutor this guy, and I'm glad you told me this because I was not going to get this without it. But I do need the $30. So I'm going to go tutor this kid, and I'll let you know.
All right, man. Yeah, totally.
Cool. Hey, you ready to be tutored? You ready to be tutored?
Yeah, of course I'm ready.
Cool. All right. I'm just going to take your $30, but before I do, this is the answer to the thing.
Okay.
All righty.
All right.
Celestial bodies, when presented with a set pattern of movement, often make elliptical-like motions, such that on the rotation of one particular said motion, we find ourselves zoomed into a continental plane, at which point there is a body of land masses that have collected such that they form a canopy of sorts, under which precipitation is known to fall. In the examination of that precipitation, we find ourselves with a plethora of growth as our Darwinian species evolve and mutate into further forms, allowing them to arise into newer and different forms that are stronger and better than the ones before them. In doing such, we find that the remainder of some species are to be particularly noteworthy, allowing themselves to more easily blend in and accelerate along the said precipitation in ways that are less visible to the human eye given the color spectrum available to them. In the doing of such, we often find ourselves in newer and greater circumstances than previously culminated. You get all that?
Yeah, it's pretty tight under the wire, and you took a while to say it.
$30, please.
You're late.
$25, please.
All right, there you go.
Thanks. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, class. Does everybody have their assignment?
Yep.
Oh, would you like to read it out loud?
Nope.
All right. Well, you're first. So.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. No problem at all. The answer to question number 1 is there's nothing new under the sun, but after reproduction, there's something new under your bum.
Is this a joke or?
No, that's the answer to question number 1.
All right, mister. Well, you've got detention now.
What? Dom told me that that's the answer.
Scene.
Ow, what a narc, Max. What a narc.
Oh my god.
Dare you tattle like that?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I'm surprised you got it exactly right.
I did.
Wow.
Oh,
I
yeah?
feel like usually it gets to me and I'm like, all right, I know what's happening here. I had zero idea what was going on.
Yay, I picked one that I thought was a little easier just to see how far you guys could stretch it.
Yeah.
And I think you guys did a great job. Alex, do you think you know what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alex
I
got it.
definitely
Yeah,
knew it.
Alex definitely got it. Yeah.
What? What was it?
It was what Max said.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
exactly. I don't know how he got it from what you said, Dom, but he understood it.
Yeah.
I know it easy.
Yeah, the only one here that doesn't know what it is Dom.
Yeah. Well, now I do because Max said it.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
The only part I was having trouble trying to figure out how to elongate was yellow.
Oh,
It's just
now I
trying
know
to
what it
figure
is. now I understand what it is. It's all come together.
I still don't know what it is.
Now you get there.
You got it right, Max.
Yeah.
There's
don't
nothing
worry
else
about
to
it.
think about.
Okay.
So before we go to our next part of the set list, I'm going to have you all banter because it is downpouring in Philly, and I think I left a window open. So
Uh-oh.
please banter
All right.
amongst yourselves. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Someone hit the
He's-
banter switch.
Bye.
It's raining. It's pouring.
Now that Dom is gone, let's really get into this new Louisiana idea. I wanted to get into
Gosh.
it.
I thought you were saying now that Dom's gone, let's really get into 10 characters.
Oh no. Quick, erase the set list and put 10 characters with Dom 7 times.
Hey,
He'll never know.
The suggestion is host of online improv show.
No.
Alex, your dog barked, which
Yeah, and
got
she's
my
making
dog
your dog
excited.
bark. Yeah.
And now it's starting a feedback loop.
Both of you two mute yourselves, and it'll just be me and Dan having a conversation.
Okay, bye.
That's the improv game. Me and Dan have a conversation.
I mean, that usually leads to something.
Yeah,
How's your day,
the
Dan?
health stream that is definitely happening. And
We'll do it at some point.
look, I have to tease it for chat so that they donate money so that we're financially obligated to do it, so that you guys can actually panic and have to figure out what that means.
This is true. Yeah. How's everyone's weekend? Who did something fun this weekend? Also asking you, chat. I don't care about these two.
I had a pretty good weekend. Me and a couple of my friends got the Dungeons and Dragons Magic the Gathering decks. And if there's a nerdier sentence in the world, I will pay you.
Right.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. it's pretty
Me-
heavy.
The 3 people left are the people who play Magic. Let's magic it
This
up.
is a magic stream now.
It's turned into
But
a Magic stream.
the problem is, every time we play against each other with those decks, it takes 3 hours.
Why is that?
Like, we've played a sample size of 2 games. Each of them have been 3.5 hours.
Why?
Because we don't attack each other at all. We just kind of build up our walls and then sit there and then complain that nobody's winning.
Just hang out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the class.
Like yesterday, me and my friends were like, hey, let's just play a couple games, like board game night. Like, let's get together, play some games, and get dinner. And we started a game, and there was at one point where I almost won, but it got countered. And I said, all right, everybody, remember this when we're 3 hours in and still haven't gotten dinner, because it's that guy's fault that we have not eaten. And I didn't eat till like 9 o'clock, and I still blame my friend for it.
I often have dinner at like 10 p.m. I mean, I guess it just depends on what your schedule is.
Your hours are nonsense. Your breakfast is anything from 2 p.m. onward.
Well, I woke up at like 9:30 today. I was really upset about it, but I was just up, and there's nothing you can do sometimes.
It's just the cross you have to bear.
Well, we've traded Dom for Alex.
Things are very wet.
Oh no,
Oh no.
I actually, it's very bad. So basically, my windows in my place that were open are lofted, so they're high up, right? And it must just be like the angle that the rain is coming in at. But when I walked up into the kitchen, I actually slipped because the water had overshot the loft and landed a thought below. But luckily, I was able to get things closed before it was too much worse.
That sounds very wet, Dom.
It's very wet. So
Just
it's gonna be a few hours until I think some of my sheets dry, but we'll be okay. The bed is dry, so that's the important part.
That is the
Right.
important part. Dan, do you have a lighter?
We have matches.
What?
Because I got a candle and I tried to light it last night, and I found a box, a matchbox that had only one match in it, and I tried to do it, and it broke in half. And I was like, okay, there's still one half. And I tried to do it again, and I was like, okay, I got it. And I'm gonna go and light the candle. And then it got too close to the edge, so I dropped it and it went out.
Well, we have the matches upstairs, and we have matches on set for Bricko's candles.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we light them every week. Don't you remember?
No.
Alrighty. Well, we'll continue onward.
The intermission is
Intermission over. Just because I can be in control and there are no rules. We're gonna go ahead and play Irish drinking song. Yeah.
Is there an intruder?
Maybe. I don't know.
Look out behind you.
It's anyways, we're gonna do Irish drinking song.
That's a good way to come back from intermission.
Yeah, it's like I think
it's an Act 1 finale.
No, it's in musical theater terms, it's called the 11 o'clock number. It's the big flashy number you do at 11 o'clock because you still need to get through the rest of the show and you need people to get back into the action of what's happened.
Yeah.
So
it takes place after the intermission, right?
Yeah, it's the first song.
I think it usually can go either way. But cool. So what we need to go ahead and get started is we just need I don't know, what's something that's gonna bring you some energy? That's right, Plastic. That's the right vibe. What's a thing that if we sing about, you're gonna be like, yes, now I'm excited and happy to be here.
God, that emo Mac and Pre.
It's a classic. It's beautiful.
Oh wow. Dan, is this order right here?
Which order?
The one we have written down?
The order I have in the tech is Dom, Alex, Dan, Max, and Steve.
Okay, good.
Okay. The way God intended.
Squirrels! That's what it is. All right. Squirrels it is.
Right, take it
We're
away.
Singing about squirrels.
Take it away.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I went down to the zoo to go have a look. I thought it'd be fun. I thought I would be shook to see some fancy animals to get out of my rut. But all I saw was a rodent with a nut. Oh.
Hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Well, it did cheer me up. That's right, it did not fail. Because when I saw that little guy with a bushy tail, I had a smile on my face. I had decided I was in the right place, so...
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. But what I didn't know, that squirrel had a wife. She came up to me and she said, hey, I got strife. She started to attack me. She bit me on the arm, and now I got rabies and was brought a lot of harm.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Was rushed off to the ER. They said, are you okay? I said, I'm not sure. I think I might feel not very well. They said, what happened to you? I got bitten and now I feel so blue.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Well, bees collect some honey in for their hive. Squirrels collect their nuts. And I took a dive. Never match wits with a rodent quite so fierce, because in the end your skin they will pierce. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh,
hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Nice. All right. Now I'm feeling energized again. All right, we're back in it.
All right.
Pump it up. Get it pumped.
Alrighty. Awesome. Well, why don't we go ahead and jump right into our next game. We're going to play a game called Yearbook. That's right, we're going back to high school. What?
Whoa.
But it's
Back to
summer.
Hometown High.
Hometown High. home of the fighting masked cots. And what we're gonna need is just a fictional club for this high school. After school programs, you know them, you love them. This school has 5,000 of them.
Mr. Peppers, thank you.
Mr. Peppers, thanks, my guy.
Hey,
Oh, thank you very much.
Appreciated.
thanks so much.
Greatly appreciated. What you're going to need, we're just gonna need a name of a fictional club. You know, what's a fun place that these kids could the youths could hang out, so they don't get into that nasty stuff like drinking and driving.
So they don't join the drug club.
The drug club, which is also a sponsored club, but they don't get funding. That's how we show them that we don't approve. They are allowed to use the cafeteria though, provided they do sign up ahead of time. Because we're not barbaric. My babysitter is evil. Ooh, that's a club or an admission? I don't know. That's a lot.
It's like AA, but for evil babysitters.
Babysitters Anonymous. Interesting. Yeah. These are good clubs. Yeah, we'll go with that. This is Post-it Club. This is the Post-it Club. This is a club for people who are Post-it enthusiasts. All right. Dan, let us know when we're ready for that photo.
Here we are.
And 3, 2, 1, cheese!
Hi everyone, it's me. You might know me from the Stamp Club, and that's because I, Philip Stamp, love all things that stick to other things and may or may not be made out of paper. I love them so much that I started the Stamp Club by myself and am the only recurring member. But we're here to talk about the Post-it Club, which is apparently more popular than the Stamp Club with 5 members, but I just like to think of them as stamp people in waiting, and I will eventually convert them to the Order of the Holy Stamp. Anyway, I just kind of show up for the free food. Thank you and have a great summer. Hags.
Hey everybody. I'm Jess. I'm the national consultant for the Post-it. When I got placed on Hometown as the regional club of the Post-it National Corporation, I wasn't too excited because it didn't really seem like people were excited about Post-its as they wanted people to be. But once I started hearing these people out, you know what? They have some great heart. And I'm glad to say that I got to rep my favorite brand, Post-it, in such a cool place. Hags.
I talked to the rep that came because I thought of a brilliant idea. You know how there's the thing where it's called Post Secret, and you mail your secrets into this guy on postcards, right? I tried to convince the rep that we should start a campaign to do that at the school, and that we would anonymously collect people's secrets via their Post-it notes. But what they don't know is that Post-it provides so many wonderful colors to choose from and so many shades and hues that I gave everyone in the school a unique color. That way, when it gets handed in, I can cross-reference it with the doc I made, and I know everyone's secret because everyone only has one color assigned to them, but they don't know it. All it takes is a simple hexadecimal code, and I can tell you who's sleeping with who's failing what, who cheated on the test, and who's going to prom with whom. I don't know what I'm going to do with this information yet, but yeah, I sleep better at night knowing I have it. And it's all thanks to the corporate sponsorship provided to me by the Post-it lady. Oh, so great. Anyways, have a great summer, or don't. Thanks.
I I'd like to say that I'm the idea man of the Post-it Club. I've been having a lot of ideas. I think we should really be rebranding the Post-its. That way it gets a little more love. Because why would you... It's not something you should think about in the past. It should be something you think of beforehand. So I said we should call them pre-its, you know? Things that you can do beforehand and that you're thinking of. But everyone didn't like that idea and said that I was stupid, and they also kicked me out of Stamp Club also at the same time. But I think I'm really gonna make new ground next year in the Post-it Club. Hopefully called the Pre-it Club if I do my campaigning correctly. Hags.
Everything is going swimmingly for the Post-it Club to seize control of this school. The secret trading system is already in play and in full swing and working very well. Next is Senior Prank Day is only a few weeks away. And when that happens, we'll be able to use a Post-it prank where we cover the entire school in Post-its. The secret they don't know is that by using the different colors of the Post-its that we cover the school with, we'll be able to mark secret drop locations where we can then pass around the information amongst our Post-it Club operatives. Soon, we're going to run this school, and they're all just going to think that we're a fun little square paper club. Little do they know. Little do they know. Hags.
Cheese.
See.
You know, honestly, not a bad way to secretly hide things in public. Just blank pink Post-it note. Some guy walks by and they're like, "Oh, okay." It's
Internet?
get the proper.
If by land, too, if by sea.
Well, no, yes, but no. I was thinking more of the trail markers that vagabonds would use to denote like good house, lots of food, or a safe place from cops, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little internet jump for a second there, but it was fine. It was fine.
Did we?
It's fine. It's fine.
The storm's
Just,
definitely not
internet
helping the internet.
Jump to the left. Internet jump to the right.
A little
Put your
rocky
internet
seas.
hands on your hips. I don't know. I kind of lost it there. Bring your monitor in tight. Anyways.
My dog's like staring at me vulture style over my laptop right now. And when I put my hands on my hips, they're like, "What are you doing?"
We're gonna jump.
I just want outside so bad right now.
There's a flashback to the good old days.
Snoka absolutely loves going out in storms.
Storm chaser.
Yeah. She loves running around in pouring down rain and thunderstorms and stuff, which is not fun because then she comes back inside, super hyped up on her storm energy, and like runs all around the house soaking wet.
Yeah, your poor carpeted floors.
Soka, chaser of storms, first of her name. Slayer of the television. Slayer of TVs.
Mr. Peppers, good question. I think we'll be playing Cats eventually, but that's a Friday night game as opposed to a Tuesday night game, unfortunately.
We're still workshopping the tech and
Yeah, we still need to make it.
It will be coming.
It has to be full makeup, full costume every single time as well.
We're talking to our costuming manager about it, so we'll get back to you when we've got the production ready.
Our EP is being so weird about it, like really dragging their feet. They're afraid of like copyright, and it's really
there's also
frustrating.
safety concerns with the wire system that we put in, and apparently it's $15,000 minimum insurance, and that's a whole big to do.
And apparently somebody in costume sewed buttholes on all of the costumes, so now
they have to individually remove each stitch. Yeah, of course.
Plus, the two cats in Dan's house have been questioning us on whether or not it's appropriate to do. So we're working
not
with
even
our
appropriation. If it's just for representation.
Yeah. So
they said, can't you just hire actual cats? And we try to claim that they're not trained, and that's a systemic issue.
It's a whole thing, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
And you're
And that's
there.
improv, baby.
Uh-huh.
It'll be coming.
Oh boy.
That's improv, baby.
Yeah, it is.
Who's Taylor Swift? Alex.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I don't know who this person you're talking about is, Plastic. Are we supposed is that a question? Are we supposed to figure out who this person is?
I actually
gaslighting the audience.
I hate to just like give the right answer because that's usually like the not interesting thing to do in improv. But Steve, Taylor Swift is someone who sews clothes that's really fast. They're this name brand that started in like the late 1800s.
Are they the one who put the buttholes on all the costumes?
You're thinking of
Yes.
Taylor Lautner, Max. That's Taylor Lautner. Taylor Swift is the person who was a werewolf and canonically never wore a shirt and was also part shark.
But then
I'm not continuing this. I'm not. We're done. It's over. We're done.
But then who's this Anya Taylor-Joy I keep hearing about?
I don't know. No one knows. Who knows?
I actually don't know who that one is.
I also don't know.
Just me.
No. You guys are thinking about that person. I'm thinking about that profession that SpongeBob needs on the beach. When someone thinks that he's a cardboard box that washed up, but actually he was alive and a person who was on the beach.
And when he ripped his pants.
Yes.
Oh, no. You're thinking of something else. That's Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Guys, if we're going to do this, can we just play comment thread? This is just a worse comment thread.
No, it's not. It's not on the list, so we can't play it.
Yeah.
Those are the rules.
That's too bad.
Have we seen Spy Kids? Absolutely.
Of course,
So,
we've seen Spy Kids.
Mr. Peppers, I'm pretty sure we still have the VHS for Spy Kids 2 or 3. It's not Spy Kids 1. I can assure you that. But it might be Spy Kids 2.
All right, quick around the table. What's the best Spy Kids movie? Steve, go.
2.
Max.
2, easy.
Alex.
2, absolutely.
Dan.
1.
Wow.
Oh,
Best is a really subjective term.
wow.
3.
3 is the most
I'm sorry.
iconic.
Three has iconic scenes and looks, but 2 wins every time for the for the sole reason of Steve Buscemi saying he is God 2 stays in heaven because he fears what he created.
Yeah,
Like,
don't get me wrong. Spy Kids 1 is, I think, the most cohesive movie. Like
Yeah.
that is a movie. Spy Kids 2, I think, is a film, and I think Spy Kids 3 is a meme. And right, I think they're all very different, but that's how I would classify them. It's a movie, a film, and a meme. The Spy Kids trilogy.
We've talked about this before. Spy Kids 3 is almost entirely filmed just in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
We should just do a reading of Spy Kids 3D at some point.
Who's gonna play all 6 Sylvester Stallones? It's the real question.
That's Dan. Obviously Dan.
I was gonna say Alex is our best Sylvester.
I think we could
Stallone.
bring in we could bring in a cast for that. I would love to hear Edric read all Sylvester Stallones.
Oh man, Edric would be great for Sylvester Stallone's character.
True. All 6 of them. Awesome. Well, I guess that'll be our next 60-minute madness reward. Is a staged reading of Spy Kids 3D.
Are we going to do cardboard costuming for it and everything too?
We'll see what we do. We will enact the smell cards. We will mail out smell cards like they did in the actual movie when it came out.
Isn't that 4D?
The 4D smell card.
Thank you, Mr. Peppers, for the
Hey,
2
Peppers.
gifts.
Oh, thank
thanks
you.
so much.
So kind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do have to make good on our word for the first 60-minute madness before we get to.
We are. It is still happening. We're
Another one.
figuring it out.
Sooner than you think.
But later than you expect. Speaking of such fun turns of phrase, it's time for our next game. late to the show, but don't close the barn door after the horse gets stolen. That's also a euphemism about a barn. It's barnyard.
Wow.
There are no rules in this stream. There are. Well, there's one rule, and it's my rule, and we're playing barnyard in the middle. That's what I decided. We've never gotten a chance to play it when our brains are already warmed up. That's a foreboding sign. But so I figured, why not? Give us a chance at our best. What we're gonna need from the chat, you lovely folks at home, is we're gonna need a location that has a lot of activities in it. So this could be like a cruise ship, an arcade, a grocery store, a place where there's a lot of things to interact with. And that's all we need to go ahead and get started. And then we'll see if there's any wisdom to glean from our time at this location. Actually, Spy Kids HQ does not have a lot to do. It's very bureaucratic. It's kind of like the Ministry of Magic in Harry Potter, but even sadder. The only cool part is the little gizmo bug thing that runs around the whole place.
John Galt coming out swinging. I like it.
Absolutely. It's more fun than a funeral.
Spy Kids HQ. What's the difference?
Alrighty. Yeah, I think we're gonna be creative within limits. I think that's what improv's about. So we're gonna do plastic suggestion of an airplane. I think there's contrary not a lot of things to do with an airplane, but I think that will make it all the more intellectually stimulating. So here we go. Time to go down to the barn, Daniel.
All right, take it away.
Well, you know what they say. If you're smoking in the bathroom,
Then you're lighting up in the aisle. Well, you know what they say. First class has the extra leg room.
But second class does the extra leg work. Well, you know what they say. You only get a pack of peanuts.
To ward off anyone who's allergic. You know what they say. In case of an emergency.
You never pull the cord. Well, you know what they say. It's not hard getting into the Mile High Club.
but it's even easier getting into the 0 Mile Club. Well, you know what they say. If you ask for an extra Coke,
They're only gonna give you Pepsi. Well, you know what they say. You better buckle your seatbelts when the lights come on.
Or you'll be buckling a coffin earlier than you'd expect. Well, you know what they say. They might not be playing your movie.
But they're playing the movie you need. You know what they say. Be courteous to those around you.
But try to be curt. Well, you know what they say. In case of an emergency, oxygen masks may fall from the panels above you.
put them on yourself before putting them on your child. All right, that's all wisdom we
Hard wisdom.
Please walk promptly to the exits that are designated above. If you're sitting in one of those rows, the duty falls onto you to open the door.
Well,
And I'm picturing the whole speech. Just.
Can I get a verbal confirmation that you can complete these duties?
That'd be a fun way to do it. That's pretty interactive and fun. Now they just show movies, though. No one ever talks. They just.
Yeah, Dan, when you had said your bit about the movie, I just imagined that they were playing a movie called The Movie You Need.
Yeah.
That's just the name of it.
Starring, who's in that movie? I definitely feel like the movie you need stars
Mm-hmm.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks for sure.
Oh
Hanks
yeah,
for
Tom
sure
Hanks
is
has
in
to
it.
be in it.
What is her name?
Dame Judi Dench.
No, not Dame Judi Dench.
Character actress Margot Martindale.
It's not character actress Margot Martindale. It's Whoopi Goldberg. It's definitely got Whoopi Goldberg in it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It takes place in the South, and there's lots of B-roll of cornfields. It's a movie.
Yeah. Who's the actor in it that's like very early in their career, and you look back and you're like, oh, they were in that movie.
The guy who plays Sheldon from The Big Bang
Yeah. There you go.
He's in like a serious role, and this is like his transition as a
It's him
dramatic
as a teenager,
actor.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a late teen. Like it's like Johnny Depp and Gilbert. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Like that's the age he is.
Hmm.
Well, Leo.
we've got a full hoedown.
Oh boy.
Tom, are you talking about adolescent Sheldon?
Yes, adolescent Sheldon. I don't want to say it writes itself. But he did grow up in Texas, canonically. Anyways, not the point. I don't know if it can in that universe. Nor do they.
All right, we have to sing
all
about Mr. Pepper surviving this diarrhea and puking cold, and hopefully it's not COVID. Go, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm first. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. When you're feeling like a big old ick, do not worry. You're just a little sick. Your body will get through it with invulnerability because it is part of the molderility.
Hey, there's one thing even more important than wealth, and that's to make sure that you take care of your health.
Oh.
Just go ahead and drink some orange juice, and before you know it, you'll be right back to old you. Hey.
I don't mean to preach, don't mean to be mean. I just want to see you squeaky clean. If you want to do what you need to go and do, just walk it off. I believe in you.
Oh, da 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 da. If you're feeling like you're getting a little cold, you've got it in luck because I know what to be sold. I have something, and you won't worry about the bill. I'm just gonna sell you a couple of these pills.
Hey, we have a sick friend. His name's Mr. Peppers. It might be COVID, the cold, or the throat of streppers. We're not sure, but we can say we hope you feel better and that this makes your day. Hey!
Hey.
Awesome.
Max, we told the stars they're not allowed to sell things anymore.
Look,
Wow,
any
Max, is that genuine snake oil? That sounds great. I'd love some.
do you guys want to know my website where you can buy them?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
tell us your website.
It's www.mywebsite.com.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had a
Wait, is that all
I had
one
a-
word?
yes.
Yes.
No uppercase, all one word. I had a really difficult time at the start of that hoedown because I had to ask myself a moral question. It's, do I rhyme Mr. Pepper with a leper?
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
I decided not to.
It's amazing to me how many times when you're doing that game, and I don't know if you guys do the same thing, where a rhyme pair comes up and you just have to go and left. So right. Next, please. Good stuff. We're gonna play our next game, which is a game called Dare. A game for Alex and Steve.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
It's
god.
us.
Max, you get to pick what the lesson is, but Dan, you get to pick what the word is
Okay.
from the chat.
Start putting in things you want kids to learn and words. We'll have to decipher which is which.
Yeah. Start putting in life lessons and just 3-syllable words.
Life lessons could be things like don't eat yellow snow, look both ways before you cross the street,
Car maintenance.
shovel, car maintenance, just car maintenance, shovel the snow, do your taxes.
Don't, as long as you don't get caught.
That's true. That's also true.
Yeah. What's up, Tar Pit? Good to see you,
Tar
friend.
Pit.
Good to see
Hey,
you,
Tar Pit.
friends. If you're looking for a creative space to endeavor, Tar Pit has been doing a lot of art recently, as well as some. I don't know what the proper term would be, but like clay throwing on a micro scale. It's very cool stuff.
That's really
So if you're looking for a creative space, I know they're incubating kind of a creative community over there, a more creative community over there, and it's good inspiration to go get stuff done. So. But yeah, what we're looking for
Our school used to have like a fair where you could throw mud, and they had like point value. It was like those things where you throw the football through the different like size loops and you get points. But it was just a ball of mud.
I mean, my favorite zeitgeist mud is the Mud Pit Theater at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, where they just do bad versions of Shakespeare and/or classic fairy tales, but they throw each other into a giant mud pit every chance they get. And it's amazing because the players that do it have like stock characters they've been using for years. There's like Flaffy and like Burf or whatever their names are. They're great. They're so funny.
Yeah, I wish I had a stock character that I could use for years on end. That sounds super easy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We should do.
Anyways.
We should do a stream where we work for months on characters, and then we do a whole show as our character. We just do show and tell live, but
Yes, exactly.
Oh, but we're five we're like five actual people.
yeah.
Anyways,
Mhm.
chat, we need a lesson to teach small children, as well as a 3-syllable word. So let's get those two things in chat, or otherwise Max and Dan are just gonna have to make it up themselves.
Wait, make things up?
Whoa, what?
On the spot.
I wasn't
What?
prepared.
Ooh, Tarpit, that is a good but brutal exercise. You need the right group for that kind of exercise. I've seen that go very not well before, and I've seen it go very well before. But that's definitely a teacher has to know their audience in that respect. Because here's the thing, 90% of people who want criticism don't want criticism. So you gotta be careful.
Right.
Yes, that's a good one. How do you like that,
okay.
Max?
Treating a snake bite? Yeah, that sounds
Yes.
great.
Alright. And wow, that's controversial. Controversial lesson to teach them. It's good. Alrighty. I'm just going to.
You want to hear my hot take on the Star Wars movies?
I'm sure you've got one. Let's hear it.
All 9 of them are bad, and only the world itself is good. None of the movies stand up as actually good movies.
That's
There.
my exact opposite opinion on the Harry Potter movies. Is I think all of the Harry Potter movies are good, and the world itself is horrible.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
That's
yeah.
my hot take on that series.
All right. I put in a word for them.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. You guys will figure out what it is.
All right, sit down, children.
Settle down.
Today, we're gonna introduce you to a live snake.
That's right. We're going to get this snake to bite you, and it's going to be up to all of you in order to survive the snake bite.
Exactly, but first we're gonna teach you, and then the snake is gonna be the test. And just don't worry about this roiling bundle of cloth behind me, because that will be the snake cage.
That's right. And by the snake cage, we mean the cage that we throw you into, not that we're just keeping the snake in. Anyways, so remember these words very carefully, and it just may save your life in the future.
So just refer to the board now.
That's right. we're going to teach you pulled pork. You're going to have to know all about pulled pork.
All right. And I'm going to start us off with the P, which is the puncture wound. Now, when a snake bites you, it's going to leave a puncture wound.
That's right. Next up is U for utilize your superior evolution. You see, we got hands and snakes don't. So what you're going to do when the snake bites you is grab it with your hands and throw it away.
Exactly. And on a similar note, L stands for lull it into a false sense of security. It doesn't think that, because snakes always think that they're superior, it doesn't think that you are a more evolved creature having hands. So it can't actually see your hands at all. So just lull it into a false sense of security and then yoink it. You yoink it right out of in front of you.
That's right. The next L is an important one. It stands for liars, because snakes are a bunch of liars. Remember, kids, a snake told Adam and Eve that it was perfectly okay to eat the apple. And then God was like, hey, I told you not to do that. And they got in big trouble. So don't listen to snakes.
Exactly. And for the next one, did you edit my card?
I didn't touch it.
Okay,
Maybe.
I must have crossed this out and rewrote it in crayon. It says erectile dysfunction.
What the heck does that? Was that Jolene from Dispatch? Was she messing with our cards again?
Oh, maybe. That we'll just, you'll have to talk to your parents about that one.
Yeah, that's another lesson for another day. Next up is D. And the D stands for disillusioned. You see, these snakes think that they're superior. And so they're disillusioned into thinking that they can just do whatever they want, like bite you. And so when you get bit, you got to remember the snake thinks he's superior, and you can't keep that mentality because it's not true.
All right. So imagine you've already been bitten by the snake at this point. You have lulled it into a false sense of security and you've yoinked it off of the ground. What you're gonna want to do next is the pork. So P stands for pucker up, baby, because you're gonna have to pucker up and suck the venom right out of your veins.
That's right. It's proven to be the most effective method to get the poison out of you. Next up is O for orifice. You want to make sure to check every orifice to see if there's any venom in there. You got to suck them all.
That's right. And after you're done sucking them all, you are going to do the next step, which is R. And that stands for retrieve the venom. If you have sucked it out of every orifice, it should be still in your mouth. Now, they're going to need that venom to create anti-venom. So just gargle it for a little bit. You'll be fine.
That's right. And the last letter is K, which is for Kilimanjaro. Once you're all cured from the snake venom, you're going to be so healthy that you can go and climb Mount Kilimanjaro if you feel like it. So follow these steps.
All right. So it seems like I did them I started last time, I believe. So it's your turn to start.
Right. Let's review. First, we have P for puncture wound, which is what the snakes cause.
And U for underdeveloped evolution, because snakes didn't put their evolution points into evolution.
Then L is lull them into a false sense of security.
And the other L is loom over them so you can steal them up.
E is probably not for a reptile dysfunction, but that's what we're going with.
Exactly. And D is for dispose of the body.
Right. And then you got P for pucker up so you can start sucking.
Exactly. And O is for orifices. You got to check every orifice.
Then R is for reuse that venom
And recycle.
and recycle it and reduce it from your body so you don't die.
Exactly. And the final word is kill a man.
Which is what the venom is able to do. All right, kids. Now that we've taught you exactly how to survive a snake bite, you in the purple shirt, you're up first. Time to
All right.
get in the snake cage.
There's the snake cage. There was supposed to be a snake in here, right?
Yeah, I put him in here before we came over.
I thought I put him in there before. Did we put multiple snakes in this cage, which is now empty?
Oh, I guess we must have.
Uh-oh.
All right, kids. Time to learn how to find a snake and get it back into the cage.
See. Oh, Dom's not here. Oh. There's more water in his house, I bet.
Yeah.
It
Probably.
sounded like he was a bit busy.
Yeah, he's probably got a water snake in there because there's so much water. And, there are some snakes that like water. So it's a good thing we just taught everybody about snake safety.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Well equipped, yeah. That's the whole point of Dare. We don't do it for the laughs. We do it so that way chat is now smarter and knows how to handle more situations.
It's true.
This
You're
is a
welcome.
purely educational stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get funding from PBS actually if we do an educational bit every time.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
We don't want to do it, but our producers are like, you have to. Like, it's just not in the budget not to.
Yeah, Peppers, you infected Dom.
Does anybody in chat or any of you guys, does anybody know an actual real flat earther? I think it would be so fun to talk
You,
to someone
Alex.
who
you're
genuinely
flat.
believes. Yes, that's right.
What if Alex?
Because I want to talk to other flat earthers like me.
What if Alex? We were all like, "What are you talking about? We're all flat earthers, right?"
Yeah.
What isn't a flat earther? What are you talking
Alex,
about?
I really don't like you using that word. You
It's a
know that
derogatory
it's,
term.
Yeah,
yeah.
we prefer the term realists.
Yeah, the correct term is curvature truth seekers.
We like to just see the glass half flat.
Exactly.
Mr. Pepper says their lawyer is a flat earther.
Well, it's a good thing that they're a lawyer and not a scientist then.
Wow.
You could argue everything, even reality.
I wonder if that's ever come up in the court, where it's just like, well, Your Honor, this must not be possible because how could that bullet travel that distance on the flat Earth? I think, what are you talking about?
Oh, I saw a sketch that was like that. I think it was on TikTok. It wasn't flat Earth, but it was like the lawyer in the sketch clearly just didn't know how a very basic thing worked. I think it's probably not this, but it was something along those lines, like, Your Honor, I think it's safe to assume that this individual stole the books from the library. And they're like, that's not how libraries work. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they're like, all right, well, keep going with your argument. Like, honestly, Your Honor, I put a lot of work into this argument, and I don't have something else prepared. Something like that. But
Wait, so his argument is that if you see a ship go through a river, the mast'll...
The mast.
Oh, just the mast. The mast should go down, and he says this doesn't happen on the horizon. Yes. Eye is the most accurate thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it does. It does do that. The bottoms of ships become obscured before the tops of the ships. The main reason that flat earthers think that it doesn't is because of a thing where the light basically kind of refracts and reflects off of the surface of the water, creating a mirage. So it's a whole thing. A lot of flat earthers think that I know so many like flat earth perspectives on this stuff because I've watched so many videos of like flat earthers and like debunking them.
Do you just want to argue with someone just for the sake of arguing with someone?
Yeah, I do. And flat earth would be such a fun thing to argue against. I want to argue against someone who is very deep-seated in this belief that is factually provably wrong so easily.
This sounds
Alex, the
frustrating.
problem is that they're just not going to listen to anything you say.
No, they're not, but that doesn't mean you can't dunk on them left and right anyways.
But it's like dunking on someone when you're not even playing the game. Like,
Well, that's the thing. They are playing the game. They just don't know any of the rules. So they think they're winning the whole time, and that's fine, but you do know the rules, and so you know that you're winning the game.
but I also think at a certain point, like from an outside perspective, it's like you just see two people playing the same game with different rules, both thinking they're winning, and then it's sort of just like, how am I any different than what the other side is at a certain point?
It's not even like Calvin Ball where like you're, it's fun and exciting and the rules are changing, but that's part of the game. Like you're just both playing. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's like you're both playing Battleship. You're both playing Battleship, but neither one of you put a ship on either side of your board.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Wait a minute, that's pretty good.
So you just keep yelling, and the other person goes miss, and you're like, "How is it a miss?
It's not possible.
6 spaces left on the board, and I haven't sunk anything."
I don't know. I just think it would be really fun to discuss flat Earth with a flat Earther, and I have never had that opportunity.
Spirited discussions.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into our next game for the evening, which is a game called Pins and Needles. So the way this game works is I leave. That's it.
Hi, Dom.
Bye.
Bye, Dom.
All right, now that Dom's not here to tell us what to do and to be more responsible, we're gonna get tattoos.
Tattoos.
We need things that are going to get tattooed on our bodies permanently, forever.
For real.
They'll never be taken off.
Yeah, we didn't tell Dom, but we're actually getting tattoos of these items tonight.
Yeah, that's the special thing that's happening. So what are the tattoos going to be? Generally, things that work well is like a specific thing doing a specific action. So we've had some that's like Pizza Rat riding a bicycle or something like that.
Yeah, I think
Something
we had
like
like
that.
Donkey Kong, like baking cookies.
Yeah.
You know.
It's always nice to be on this end to see what kind of suggestions you get and what I come up with when I'm drawing them, because I'm like,
Yeah.
a Pizza Rat riding a bicycle. I don't think we've ever talked about that ever. And I have no idea what horrible monstrosity I came up in place of that.
If it's any
I think that was the one with Raining Kermit.
Was it? I kind of thought that was Raining Kermit because
Raining
was
Kermit
pizza.
definitely had Pizza Rat involved in the prompt.
I'm up first, so this first one will go to me, Max.
Okay.
What
Or-
is Dan's tattoo?
Or if you don't want to follow that format, you can just write in any wacky tattoo idea. It's really anything that you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got, Max?
we're really
Let's
in the
see.
Mario and Yoshi Ferrari mood today. Chat.
Ooh. Oh, it's so simple. I kind of like it. Yeah. Dan, you're gonna get the entire periodic table as a tattoo.
Nice.
Good. Chew on my thing.
Thanks, Mac. Next. Let's see, who's next?
Next.
Next is
Alex.
me.
Okay, I just love how specific this one is. Plastic says a cardboard cutout of Atlas holding up the Earth on a pizza box.
So how can I shorten that? Make any sense?
Cardboard Atlas is fine.
Nice.
Do you have it? Do you have it, Alex?
Earth is on a pizza. I'm confused.
Earth is on a pizza box.
Okay.
Cardboard
Sure.
That's correct.
Atlas pizza. There we go.
Because it's flat Earth. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, I love that. That's so fantastic. Okay, Mr. Pepper says, a cute tofu showering in soy sauce. Steve, that's what you get.
That's for me.
Yeah,
Tofu
it's-
showering.
it's
in
it's
soy.
very ooh.
That is very ooh.
Okay, thank you for everybody. That suggestion. Okay, so starting with Dan, why don't we remind everybody what your tattoos are going to be
Yes.
that are going to be permanent forever.
I want the entire periodic table.
Mine is Atlas delivering a flat Earth pizza.
Mine's a cute tofu showering in soy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get Domineer. All right. All right, take it away, Dom.
Oh boy. I'm just excited to get in, get out, no harm, no foul. Just get the work done. I'm an honest man. And I'm just looking to, get by with what I know in life. I'm an impulse tattooer. I tattoo on impulse. I don't read the client files because I'm a cool guy.
Hey,
does that?
hey, Impulsior. Hey.
Hey, what's up, my man? You look like a Josh?
Yeah, it's me, Josh. I'm so glad you remembered.
Hell
You
yeah.
definitely remember
Impulse.
the tattoo that I emailed you about then, right?
Of course, that's why they call me Impulsior, because I definitely read the client
All right.
files.
Well, just get started. I'm very excited. Everyone always calls me a square, but I wanted to just, push that to the limit.
Absolutely, my guy.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
So, you having a good day?
Yeah, I'm having a great day. Hey, tell me, my guy. Obviously, I read your client file, but you're big on shapes, right? You like big shapes.
I mean, squares are my favorite. I mean, do you know how many squares are in this thing?
Oh, so many
Yeah.
squares.
Yeah, it's a lot. They keep just adding more. I'm surprised there's even more squares just keep showing up.
Yeah, my guy. Yeah, for sure. Tell me, what do you like to do for fun?
I'm a scientist by day. I try to keep things going at a fast pace.
Whoa.
I go to church because I'm noble. You could say I lean to the right, but
Oh, you lean to the right, do you?
yeah. But other than that, I think I just try to I go to the gym. I try to keep my atomic mass as low as possible. Just regular Josh stuff.
Yeah, classic Josh.
Yeah.
Tell me, Josh, how do you feel about your family? You guys good? You need to talk about it?
Oh, my family is wild. My sister, she's gold. She's AU gold. But everyone else in my family, they're, I can't really stand them. If there were just a way that I could just break my bonds with them, I would definitely just tear that apart.
For sure, man. For sure.
Yeah. We're not a covalent household. That's all I'll say. Yeah.
So are you like a nerd, Josh?
I'm glad you said that because that's a word that I've been trying to avoid my whole life. But with this tattoo, I think I'm embracing it. But I guess it's a good thing that you think I'm a nerd from this tattoo.
Yeah, man. I think people are gonna see this and be like, this guy, a little bit of a nerd.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's the goal. I also sort of just want to stand in a classroom shirtless, just so that way kids can cheat on their tests easier.
Yeah.
I guess it's a
man.
weird request to stand shirtless in a classroom with children, but it's been my dream, so I'm gonna make it happen.
No, man, I get it. You're a guy who values his individualism and his freedom. And
Yeah.
no government or scientific body should be able to take that away from
and
you.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna be a scientific body now, so I'm pretty
Hell
excited.
yeah,
man.
my guy.
Yeah. So how's it going back there?
Just putting on the finishing touches
Yeah.
right now.
You know, I'm just so glad you're not using a reference that you know it all exactly from memory. You just like me, dude. You know, if there's, can you make sure that you have all the numbers and the masses on there, because that's pretty important to me.
Hell yeah, man. I just remembered one thing I gotta do to just top it off real quick here, and I think you'll be good to go.
No problem. No problem.
Perfect. All right, I think we're good to go, man.
All right, let me see. Let me see what it looks like. Wow.
I gave you everything you need for a proper nerd like yourself.
Wow.
I got a Rubik's Cube and science, and you said your family leans to the right, so I wrote "Don't tread on me" because you guys stand for individualist freedoms.
Right.
The government can't take away from you.
Yeah, I'm definitely your neighborhood conservative scientist. You found me out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's okay. I won't tell anyone. It's rad. No, I think it's cool.
This is gonna be great. You know, I think all those underage kids are gonna love it. I'm gonna go show them right now.
Hell yeah, man.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Peace. Alrighty. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Can't wait to get the next guy in here, and hopefully I can intuit them as well.
Oh my god, is this a place?
Oh, you look like you want a tattoo.
I've wanted tattoo so bad, dude.
I can
Like
intuit
it's
that.
been like my lifelong dream.
Well, come have a seat, my guy.
Yeah, let's get a tattoo. Let's get
Hell
tattoo.
yeah. What's inspiring you right now?
Oh my god, I'm like so inspired all the time by like life and everything around me, and like I think that just like this whole planet that we're on is like so cool. And I also like really like ancient Greece, and I think that, you know, like the story behind like this planet and ancient Greece and how they just go together is like so inspiring, you know?
Yeah, man, I get that.
Also, I'm like super hungry. Are you like super hungry?
Man, I got you. I already got you, my guy. There's lollipops in the drawer. Why don't you go grab some?
Oh man, I mean lollipop's pretty good, but like we should get some food delivered here.
Oh my god, that's a great idea, my guy.
Oh, you should put the delivery food in my tattoo!
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah! That'd be so good. And we get like it's being delivered, and it's like the whole wide world.
Yeah, I get it. I can pick it up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Tell me, like, are you happy with your life?
I feel like super, like so happy. Like sometimes it like feels like life is like a curse, you know, and
Yeah.
like the gods are telling you like, hey, here's your punishment. You gotta deal with this for all of forever. But other times it's like, man, I got pepperoni and I'm good.
Oh, for sure. Oh, you're a pep kind of guy, I see.
I'm a pepperoni and a sausage and some mushrooms. It's all good. It's all good.
I get that, my guy. I get that, my
And
guy.
like I think that like if you had all those things, it would like make holding it up even harder. But if you're like in space and you're like holding it up, then doesn't that mean that it's not gonna weigh anything and you're like fine?
It's like you took the words out of my mouth, my guy. Straight out of my mouth.
It's so easy.
All right. I feel like I'm more or less done here. I think I did my dirty work. I think I'm
Oh,
good.
that's so good. All right, I just want to look. Well, what's this?
Well, you said you were inspired by life, but you also clearly have the munchies. So I figured 2 birds, 1 stone, life cereal. But then you kept talking about how good Earth is, and I kind of stopped paying attention. So I just put Earth on the box. I think it's like a Wheaties thing, like life is the champion of Earth. I don't know. That sounds poetic, right? And then you talked about delivery, but I was like, who could deliver Earth? That's like a big ask. So I figured aliens, and then I remembered how much you love Greek people. So I made the alien spaceship in a toga, and I gave it some leaf things.
Bro, is this like some ancient alien stuff right
This
now?
is exactly like some ancient alien stuff.
Whoa, it's so cool! I'm gonna show
I
my
got you.
friends.
All right. Have a good one, my guy. Get home safe. Man, life is what Earth is made of. That's crazy. I'm so smart. All right. I got one more thing on the docket before I'm outed.
Hey, you the tattoo guy here?
I am the one and only. What's up, my guy? Sit in the chair.
All right, I'm scheduled for 2 o'clock. I parked my chopper out front, and I'm here, and I'm ready to get a tattoo.
Hell yeah, my guy. What can I get for you?
Well, this one's actually for my daughter.
Alrighty.
She asked for a tattoo that she could color in this time, so I figured I'd get something a little child-friendly.
Okay, a child-friendly thing for your daughter. All right, I think we can do such a thing.
She's in 3rd grade. It's really sweet, honestly. They're learning about nutrition right now, and honestly, I'm really proud of her.
Nutrition. I see.
Yeah, so she's trying out being vegan and everything. So no actual meat. But I thought it'd be a meat cute. Anyway,
I get it.
Yeah, we can't really do that anymore, considering no actual meat products.
I see. No meat products.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be tricky because I do like to give a lot of meat-based tattoos, but I think we can accommodate such a thing.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you could find a substitute for it.
Oh, fake stuff. Okay. I can work with this. So tell me, do you like your daughter? Keeping her around, or what's the deal?
Oh yeah, she's wonderful.
Nice.
I support her through biking.
She bikes. She's a biker.
No, I'm a biker.
Oh, you're a biker. Oh, what kind of biker? Can you tell? Is that?
Well, my chopper's parked out front. I got the high-end parts.
I'm not gonna lie, my guy. Totally thought you had a helicopter. Totally was on board for helicopter, but that makes more sense. I feel like I would have heard the other one coming.
It's okay. Well, I took the muffler out of my chopper, so it sounds like a helicopter at this point.
Oh, I feel that, my guy.
I wanted to put a life lesson in this tattoo as well. I mean, you got my
okay.
email, so
A life lesson.
Yeah, we're learning about hygiene right now. I think it's very important for parents to be open with their kids about proper hygiene.
Hygiene. Okay. Yeah, we can. It might cost extra, but I'm sure we can get that in there for you.
Well, yeah, I thought it would be cute because it goes with what we talked about earlier in a cute kind of way, where it's like, oh, that makes sense in a food kind of way, but then like also it feels like it's preparing to eat itself in a morbid kind of way if you think about it. I don't really think about kids' cartoons that much, but like, I mean, you got to think of the ramifications if you're really in the business of this kind of thing, which I'm not, but with my daughter, I've been watching a lot more of them.
Right. I get that. We gotta teach these kids a lesson, right? We gotta. Our kids are the future,
Exactly.
and we are the present, and our
Yeah,
parents, they're the past.
She's
Think
really
about
into
it.
Sanrio, so I thought it'd be a perfect little
What?
tie-in. Sanrio, they make all those like those cute like kawaii things like that.
Oh.
And then-
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, my guy. Yeah, we're perfect. Oh, perfect. Easy. GG. GG. Is this your first daughter? You got other kids?
Yeah, this is my first and only daughter.
Okay. Then I just need to do one more thing. Perfect. All right, I'm done. It's beautiful. I'm done.
All right, let me take a look at this and what the.
Yeah, it's just what you wanted. I intuited it. Look, okay, let me run you through this, right? One, your child likes the company that makes Hello Kitty stuff. What do they make? They make breakfast people who are sad. so I put some bacon in there, but it's fake bacon. You can tell her it's fake. I know she doesn't do meat. That's why it's sad too. It's crying. You said it's your first daughter, so I put a 1 so you would remember, and I put 2 X's because that's what you gave to her, a chromosome. Don't forget it. And yeah, and then you said you were a biker, so I thought I'd make it look cool, give you a little spike helmet. And then I couldn't figure out the life lesson thing, so I made him smoke in a toothbrush. I figure that's food related, and also smoking's bad, but it still looks tough on you because I'm a nice guy.
Okay, well, I specifically asked that my daughter be able to color this in, so I'm gonna have to ask for a refund.
Oh, you're right. You know what? Sit back down. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, my guy. Sit your ass back down. Okay, let's think about this. What do we got? Coloring it in. We took up a lot of real estate. Okay, let's think about this. We're intuiting it. We're intuiting it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's a thing. And then a little bit of that for dad. Perfect. All right, there you go. Now it's a complete young thing. How you feel about it?
All right, that's better.
Hell yeah, my guy. I intuited that was the right solution. All right, get out my shop. Go away. Go hang out with your stupid kid.
Okay,
Another
bye.
day at business.
See.
Another day in business.
Hey.
The Intuinator, or whatever your name is.
Do an 80-row. Oh.
That was beautiful.
I'm still always
Dom, yes?
surprised how you get them all perfectly right every time.
You know, it's a gift and a
Should
curse.
we even be doing guessing games anymore? We're too good at them.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Some of the pros. Some of the pros.
Dom, your drawings are beautiful.
Thank you. I was really trying to channel my inner MS Paint night so that I could really.
Yeah.
I wanted to get some color. I feel like we don't do a lot of color tattoos, and I thought that would be a nice.
Yeah, that's true.
It's amazing how tattoo guns come with the fill capacity.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, you know, life's hard. All right, we're gonna go into our last game and then call it an evening. And then I got some floors that need to be mopped up. But we're gonna play a game called Bartender. So go ahead and write your woes in chat. These are things that maybe have happened to you this week that were not fun, or things that might happen to you this week that won't be fun, or completely fictional things if that's not the kind of mental sandbox you want to play in tonight. So go ahead and let us know those things, and then we'll go see what we can do about drowning out those woes at the local watering hole.
When the woes
Ready
come
when you are, Daniel.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Go to the bar. There you go.
Whoop-a-da-ba-bo, cleaning the bar, bibbidi-bip-bidi-oo. The bar needs to be clean, and it's my duty to clean it. If you don't clean it, the bar won't get clean.
Hey there, bartender.
Oh, hello.
Can I talk to you a little bit about my woes of the week?
Yeah, go for it. Just do it over there.
Okay. Oh, I was walking down the street, but it was raining, and that wasn't neat. Now I got the sniffles, and I'm feeling blue, and it's really messing with me. Achoo!
Oh, I think I got some words of wisdom for you, my friend. If you're walking and starting to feel sick, your lungs are bloated, you start to feel the ick, might I be so bold as a thing to suggest? Why don't you stay home to protect the rest? Look, I get that you're sick, but man, if you're sick, you gotta stay home. It's just the rules.
Yeah, but I need a brewski, bro.
You can get a brewski at home. Get it delivered.
All right, I'll go to GoPuff now. It has limited shipping options. Okay, bye.
What a beautifully niche and regionalized reference, my guy. All right. Time to get back to cleaning the bar. Give it a clean. Bar.
Oh man.
What can I do you for, long face?
I'm having a real bad time over here.
I can tell. Why don't you lay it on me?
All right. Oh, while I was trying to watch my favorite videos, and I thought, hey, who knows what's going on? This seems really bad because all of a sudden I got like 12 ads.
Oh, I've been there before. I had to deal with that when I was setting up the Wi-Fi of this place. Let me give you some friendly tech advice. I don't mean to brag, but I am pretty good. I did IT for the entire hood. My advice won't come as a shocker. It's pretty simple. Just download an ad blocker.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Are those legal?
They're not.
Oh, good. All right, I'll go give that a try.
Hey, have a good one, my guy. Alrighty. Time to clean the bar. But people stop talking to me. I can clean it and get out of here.
Hello?
Oh,
Is there
hello.
anyone here?
Only me, myself, and Irene. How's it going?
Yes, I have a wee bit of a problem.
Well, let's hear it, my guy. It's cheaper than therapy, they say.
Oh, let's say you sold us something that you wish came back, but it turns out you're in a contract. Turns out they're out of the return window. So what do? I really need to know.
Who hasn't been there? If you find you're really needing money, your situation's desperate, you wouldn't say it's funny. I've got a solution I think is pretty neat. Just go and hunt down your original receipt. It's just that simple. That's the rules of economics, my guy. Supply, demand, and receipts.
Yes, I shall find the original receipt for the Louisiana purchase.
Of course. Have a good one, short stack. Alrighty. Well, I just need to get one last spot and I can go home for the evening. That's right. We're a bar that closes at 6 in the afternoon. Look at that.
Here I am. Oh God, this seat.
I know, it's a mess. Have a seat.
This. What is this seat? It's terrible.
It's the last seat I didn't get to clean before your butt walked in and sat in it.
I gotta complain about this.
Oh, let's hear it.
Oh, this is your bar. I don't want to make you look the fool, but this truly is a terrible stool. It wouldn't count. It's not even close to being fair. This is the worst thing I've sat in as a chair.
Yeah, well, let me just get you some helpful advice that I like to keep next to the complaint box here. I've got this box. I'll give it a knock. Just give a second. I'll undo the lock. If you have an example, why don't you complain and I'll give you a stool sample. How about that?
Excuse me?
I made a poop joke and then I insulted you.
This is even more uncomfortable than your chair.
I'll wait till the stool sample kicks in.
Goodbye.
Alrighty. Well, at last, I can clean this bar the way God intended. Closing time. I know who I want to take me home. Country road.
Bugger.
Oh, amazing. Great stuff.
This is our
Great
old
stuff.
finale. There we go.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
As always.
Look at that. Well, thanks so much, friends, for hanging out. Oh, thanks,
Oh,
Plastic. Appreciate it.
Plastic.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you so much. I think it goes without saying, Peppers, I hope you feel better. Sorry to hear it. It's a rough spot.
Yeah.
But hope you feel better. And Plastic, thanks for being here. Jungle, everyone else who's hanging out, appreciate it. Mac, always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure. Yeah, we're gonna go raid. Ellie, who's doing some super comfy Stardew Valley. The greatest
Nice.
game ever made. So we're gonna go raid Ellie. Before we do that, come back Friday for some in-person improv. A little hooting and hollering on our side. And then come back next Tuesday for the Steve set list, the all Steve set list, which will be a grand old time.
Oh boy.
Power won't go to my head.
If it doesn't, you're doing it wrong. If it's not just 2 hours of Dan playing 10 characters, you're doing it wrong.
Today we're gonna play a game called 100 Characters.
Dan!
Play it just Dan.
Just Dan! All right. Well, we're gonna go say hi to Ellie. And I think she's playing with her whole crew, so say hi to everyone over there as well. Yeah. See y'all on Friday. Come back. We miss your faces. Peppers feel better. But before we do that, we have to end stream the way we end every single stream. Max, how do we end every single stream?
We end every single stream by practicing our little skateboard tricks on your fingers. What are those
Tech
called?
deck?
Tech deck?
Jax.
We practice our tech deck. It's weird that we do it.
Every stream. You think you'd remember. That's
I
okay.
know.
Forget
Let's
it.
go say hi to Ellie. Have a good one. Whoa.
Oh, I almost got it.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Double ollie.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Look at these combos. Woo.
Flip, flip,
Oh, I got wet
flip,
now.
flip, flip, flip. Whoa, skateboard.
Whoa.
All right, check this out.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.